In this video, we will learn how to code the head section. The head element is a container for metadata, that is data about data, and is placed between the HTML tag and the body tag. HTML metadata is data about the HTML document. Metadata is not displayed. Metadata typically define the document title, character set, styles, scripts, and other meta information. The elements that are included in the head section are title element, base element, link element, meta element, script element, and style element. The first one is the title element. The title element defines the title of the document. The title must be text only and it is shown in the browser's title bar or in the Pages tab. The title tag is required in HTML documents. The contents of a page title is very important for search engine optimization. The page title is used by search engine algorithms to decide the order when listing pages in search results. So the title element defines a title in the browser toolbar, provides a title for the page when it is added to favorites, displays the title for the page in search engine results. The next one is the link element. The link element defines the relationship between the current document and an external resource. The link tag is most often used to link external style sheets. Then we have the meta element. Meta element is typically used to specify the character set, page description, keywords, author of the document, and viewport settings. The metadata will not be displayed on the page but are used by browsers, by search engines, and other web services. Then we have the script element. The script element is used to define client-side JavaScripts. And lastly, we have the base element. The base element specifies the base URL and target for all relative URLs in a page. The base tag must have either an href or a target attribute present or both. There can only be one single base element in a document. But the most commonly used head elements are title element, style element, and link element. For example, in this code, I have included the three elements, that is the title element over here, then the link element, and the style element. So whatever I write inside the title opening tag and the title closing tag will appear in the browser toolbar, that is over here. So if I open this web page, in the toolbar you can see that it has the name web page. Now let's say if I change this name to something else, for example project, Control S, and if I refresh my page, you will see that the name web page has now changed to project. That is the use of the title element in the head section. Next is the link element. So a link element is mostly used to link your CSS file to the HTML file. So I have included a basic CSS file for this HTML file, and this CSS file is going to style class paragraph 2, which I have included in the body section. So you can see that the second paragraph has a class named paragraph 2 to demonstrate external CSS, because CSS can be done in three ways, that is the external CSS, internal CSS, and inline CSS. So the inline CSS means we include style element in the head section, and external CSS means we include a external CSS file in a HTML document through a link in the head section. So this link and the CSS file is going to style my second paragraph, and the first paragraph will be styled by the style element in the head section. So in the style element I have written three attributes. I have styled body, heading, and paragraph. For body I have given color blue, for heading I have given color red, and for paragraph I have given color blue. So now if you go to the browser and check the web page, so heading is in color red, the paragraph is in color blue, the background is in color light blue, and the second paragraph is in color orange red. So now what happens is, initially I have given color blue to all the paragraphs. So both these paragraphs will be in color blue. But then in the second paragraph, I have included a class named paragraph2 and I have styled that class in my CSS file. So the CSS file is now going to overwrite my style element and it will change the color of paragraph 2 from blue to orange red. And that is why both these paragraphs have different colors. One is in blue and the next one is in orange red. Because the CSS file has overwritten the style element in the head section. So that is how you can code your head section in a HTML file. Thank you.